What is going on, YouTube? It's a beautiful day today. Sun's shining, birds are chirping. It's lovely. It's awesome. I got a gameplay for you guys. This is another game from last week when I was playing with Moho on his stream. Another gameplay from that CTF game. I go 30-3, and I get a swarm. It's awesome. So in this video, I want to talk about finding good teammates to team with, and also being an amateur. And I'm going to sort of like tie them into each other. That's what I'm talking about. So, what I look for in good teammates when I'm trying to like win tournaments and take it seriously, find the right teammates. Obviously, you want people who are good. Like, that's a broad term, but people with good gun skill, people who know what they're doing, most importantly, who know how to work as a team. It's nice to have people that have like been near the top before. So, you want people who are dedicated, and that's the main thing. I want people that are dedicated. Like, it just kills me when I'm looking for teammates, and like there's the people that say like, oh yeah, can't wait to go pro and be really good. Yeah, I want to be awesome, and then they just like don't put in any work. They don't push themselves. They don't put in the time. They don't want to like work, or they just always want to put everything off. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I don't like to put things off. I don't like to waste time when I'm going for something, when I'm going for a goal. So I want people that are dedicated, that share the same mentality, that have that hunger to win and be the best, no matter what it takes. Like, they know what it takes to be the best, and they see the other people, and they learn from like the best players, and they think about how can I do what they do and do it better, and be better than they are and be the best. That's one thing that I look for in teammates. Obviously, you want people who are smart, who understand the game. Because in Call of Duty, like everybody will say it, it's like 80% positioning, teamwork, and then like 20% execution and gun skill. So you just got to be able to like know what you're doing, understand it, be good at it, practice it. That's what practice is important, because the more times you practice something, the better you're going to be at it. So practice it, learn it, get it down, and then execute during a tournament when it's time to execute. So, being an amateur, it's difficult these days, alright? It's not all it's cracked up to be. Everybody thinks, oh man, I wish I could be an amateur. I'm tired of winning tournaments, tired of winning all this money, Stick with it, Impact. Don't become amateurs. It's not all it's cracked up to be. It's not fun. So, like, being an amateur, you just label it as, like, I think Crimsix made a video recently about this, how he went from, like, amateur to pro in Halo. How it was just such a hard time finding teammates because no one wanted to team with him because he was just labeled as an amateur. And, like, it's hard because you don't get to team with, like, good people. Like, you don't get to team with people that you know are good. You gotta prove yourself. And the only way to prove yourself is to make a team of your own and compete in tournaments and prove yourself. But, like, it's so hard to make a team when you're sifting through all these players on Twitter and on Icons, and you're trying to find the right players to play with, and it's just like you keep running into the same type of people over and over. You're just like smashing your head against the wall trying to find teams to play with, and sometimes you find good players, sometimes it doesn't work out, Most of the time it doesn't work out. Like right now, I've been trying to find a team for like a month, and it's just like, it's difficult, it's a struggle. But anyways, so being an amateur does not help with that, because good players and pro players don't want to team with you yet, because understandably, because like if you're at that level, why would you want to team with someone that's not at that level? Oh, by the way, right here in the video, I was about to get a swarm. All I had to do right there was stay alive, but like I forgot that I had swarm on, so I thought I was just gonna loot my Hellstorm and Lightning. I didn't realize it was to have it, so I kind of choked it there. But don't worry, because there's more to the video. The video is young. I promise you guys a swarm. I'll give you one. Don't worry. But anyways, like I was saying, it's hard to find teammates when you're not an established player and no one knows what you're capable of yet. You gotta prove yourself, you gotta show what you're capable of. So, like, it works both ways. It just sucks. It's hard. It takes a long time to get where you want to be. But, I'm just gonna keep grinding at it, keep going, and hopefully eventually I'll find the team that I need. So, there's a saying that it's like, what's the saying? The saying is dress for the job you want, not for the job you have. So like,
our flag has been taken.
I mean, you don't want to You don't want to go and like start bashing pros and be like, oh, man, so much better than this pro. I can do better than them, and this and that, and like don't disrespect people. Don't be like that. But just like if you think you know what it takes to play with pros, then get people and like start hitting up like play tournaments, play against pro teams, hit up the pro teams to play against them, and like eventually you'll break through. You'll prove yourself. Because I mean, you gotta have that mentality. Like even if you're not a pro, you gotta have that mentality. Like I'm good enough to be a pro. I can do it. I'm good enough to be the best at this game, to do this, to win that money. You know, you just gotta believe in yourself and have the mentality. Because I mean, what's the point if you're not going to? Like if you don't think that you're good enough to do it, then why are you trying to do it in the first place? You know, gotta make sure that you're keeping yourself motivated to do this, because it takes motivation. It takes hard work. It's not easy. You know, you're pushing buttons, but sometimes you gotta think about stuff while you're pushing the buttons. And it can be difficult. It's stressful. So like, LAN experience is a big factor. Like everybody always says, even just top amateur players that aren't even that known, it can be hard to team with them because they want people that have LAN experience. So when you tell somebody you've never been to a LAN, they're just like, oh, well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd rather have somebody that's been there before. And it's like, well, can't be that big of a difference, you know? Like it's the only thing I can see is like your shots hit better and you just like play better. So if you're doing the right things online, you're making the right decisions, you're playing well, then I can't see how it'd be that much different on LAN. And like I look at myself as a tournament player. Like I turn up, and you know the old saying, you turn up. I turn up like a turnip, like a vegetable. When I'm in a tournament, in that situation, I play better. I thrive off the competition. You know, I get all excited. So like I think that's a big factor in being a top player. You got to be a tournament player. You got to perform when there's that pressure on the line. You got to be able to be good in that situation, play through that. So like lately, I just feel like I've been stuck in a rut. I just sort of wanted to kind of rant about that. Thank you guys for listening. Not like you had a choice, but whatever. You know, just difficult being in this situation, looking for top players. Tired of being an AM. But yeah, so just gonna take some grinding. It's gonna take some more work and some more effort, and eventually I'll find the players that I need, you know, to be on a pro team. And it's hard because there's a lot of players out there that aren't that good and that don't deserve it, and they don't put in the work. They don't put in the time and the effort. You know, they claim that they have what it takes to be a pro, but they don't. They just don't. They don't have the soul, the heart, the blood and the sweat. They don't put in all that extra work. The 9 to 7:30 instead of the 9 to 5. No one's ever said that before until I said it, but you know, it's a thing now. So deal with it. I got my swarm. Look at this in the gameplay. I got my swarm. I'm so happy. See all my little birds flying around. My 100 killer drones. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Everybody right now. How do I go free camera? I'm gonna go free camera. Look at this. Everybody on the map is just like looking at the swarm. Look at that. Moho is like, look at this swarm. Look at all the birds flying around. That guy's not looking at him. Like, this guy's running flags. What are you doing? How can you ignore such a beautiful occurrence? Why are you not a part of this? This is why Moho is a pro and you're not. Look at this. This is why you're an AM. Moho appreciates the beauty in the game, the small things. He stops to appreciate swarms. Look at this. You can see. I think this is me right here. Yep. That's how you know I got what it takes, baby. I know how to become a pro. I stop and appreciate the little things in the game. The beauty. Like swarms. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm done with this. But whatever. Alright. So if you guys like the video, leave a like. Leave a comment with some feedback. Subscribe if you liked it. Gonna be doing a lot of videos. You know, I've been uploading pretty much every day. So enjoy it. Anyways, I'm gonna let the rest of the gameplay play out. I hope everybody has a lovely day. Peace.
We have captured the enemy flag. It's too close. Fight harder. Friendly Hellstorm missile inbound.